$344 billion. That's how much cash Berkshire's sitting on right now. And with CPI around the corner, the world's watching for a move that hasn't come. When everyone else is trading headlines, Buffett's doing something few can stomach. Nothing. But silence isn't inaction. It's intent waiting for clarity. That's what we'll talk about tonight, why the smartest move might be no move at all. And here's what you'll learn if you stay with me. We'll break down what record cash really means before CPI, why optionality beats prediction, and how price and value never move in sync. We'll unpack the psychology behind liquidity and how cash handled right becomes an offensive weapon. By the end, you'll see why patience is not passive, it's preparation. Context first. Buffett's not holding $344.00 because he's scared of inflation. He's waiting for truth to show up in price. CPI data shapes perception, not value. When inflation is noisy, everyone pretends certainty. But Buffett knows the market's math is human emotion dressed in decibels. He'd rather watch the crowd misprice opportunity than guess what number prints next. Because one bad assumption costs more than a missed rally. Optionality. That's the hidden power of cash. It's not laziness, it's leverage. Cash gives speed when others freeze. When liquidity vanishes, the person with patience decides the price. Every panic has a moment when forced sellers show up. That's when optionality becomes opportunity. Buffett's not timing CP, he's timing psychology. When fear discounts value, cash becomes courage with interest. Price versus value. This is the old lesson few remember. Price is what you pay today, but value is what you own when the noise dies. The fat pitch rule still applies. Wait for one clear swing. Buffett's cash isn't missing out, it's loading the bag. The next fat pitch won't come from a CPI print. It'll come from the market's overreaction to it. Patience, when informed, becomes precision. Let's talk liquidity and psychology. Liquidity means breathing room. Most investors choke when the market tightens. Buffett doesn't. He holds cash so he can breathe when others can't. When money gets expensive, emotion gets cheap. He buys clarity when others sell comfort. In panic, the price of calm skyrockets. Liquidity buys that calm. Here's the playbook if you want to think the same way. We'll build a watch list of companies you understand cold. Know their value before the crowd needs to. Mark your buy zones. Where value exceeds fear, keep a cash sleeve, even if it's small. Scale in slowly. Don't all in, momentum. And write your own CPI reaction plan before the report lands. The mind you prepare in calm performs best in chaos. But cash loses to inflation. You'll hear that every day. Buffett hears it too and smiles. Cash loses a few points to inflation, but bad investments lose decades. Holding cash is it's declining to overpay. If CPI comes hot, prices fall. If CPI cools, valuations stretch. Either way, patience earns option value. Inflation punishes the reckless more than the patient. Let's take one mini case. March 2020, market down 30%. Who had cash? The few who didn't chase the last rally. They were prophets. They were prepared. Cash wasn't courage. It was a seat at the table when everyone else was selling chairs. Buffett's waiting now the same way. Silence is the rehearsal for opportunity. Execution rules, entries, Only buy what you'd hold if the screen shut off. Sizing, stay smaller than your ego wants. Exits, when price outruns value, take your chips quietly. Cash doesn't demand action. It rewards discipline. The best investors don't predict. They prepare. Every decision is defense against your own impatience. The CPI will come and go. The headlines will shout. Its traders will make noise like profit is loud. Buffett will probably do what he's done for decades. Read, think, wait. Because in the silence between panic and price, the best trades whisper first. So if you learn anything tonight, let it be this. Patience is not absence, it's stored potential. The market pays those who can wait through the noise. Because the loudest traders often buy clarity from the quiet ones. Stay informed, stay liquid, stay humble. That's not luck, that's process. Patience doesn't delay success, it defines it.